Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, IQ Information Educational Knowledge. Today we come to know about the history of biggest acquisition tech company. Now without wasting the time let we start. YouTube is an American online video sharing platform headquartered in San Bruno, California, founded by three former PayPal employees, Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, and George Karim in February 2005. Google bought the site in November 2006 for $1.65 billion United States dollars, since which it operates as one of Google's subsidiaries. YouTube allows users to upload videos, view them, rate them with likes and dislikes, share them, add videos to playlists, report, make comments on videos, and subscribe to other users. The slogan, "Broadcast Yourself," used for several years, and the reference to user profiles as channels, signifies the premise upon which the platform is based, of allowing anyone to operate a personal broadcasting station in resemblance to television with the extension of video on demand. Let's go for next.
Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg announced its plans to acquire WhatsApp in February 2014. WhatsApp's founders attached a purchase price of $16 billion, $4 billion in cash and $12 billion remaining in Facebook shares. This price tag is dwarfed by the actual price Facebook paid, $21.8 billion. Let's go for next. Facebook announced and finalized the deal back in 2012. The original April 2012 announcement confirmed the acquisition of Instagram cost $1 billion in a combination of cash and company shares, and included a lengthy public announcement from the company. Let's go for next. eBay picks up PayPal for $1.5 billion. PayPal was acquired by eBay in its early days in 2002, and the two firms have worked in partnership ever since. It marks a significant change in an almost two-decade partnership with PayPal, which split from eBay in 2015. Let's go next. Walmart completed its $16 billion acquisition of Flipkart, a bold investment in Indian retail. The deal gave Walmart a 77% stake in Flipkart, with the retail giant retaining partners Tencent, Tiger Global, Microsoft and company co-founder Binny Bansal, who maintains a 3.52% stake in the company. Walmart International CEO Judith McKenna have said, "Walmart has accomplished a lot with Flipkart in the inaugural year." McKenna said Flipkart already had a customer-centric business inside India before Walmart came on board. She said that was one of the things that attracted Walmart to the deal. Let's go for next. Myntra is a major Indian fashion e-commerce company headquartered in Bengaluru, Karnataka, India. The company was founded in 2007 to sell personalized gift items. In May 2014, Myntra.com was acquired by Flipkart of worth $300 million. Let's go for next.
PayPal acquired Honey. The company, which was acquired by PayPal for $4 billion, is very well known for their web browser extension. The add-on, which is completely free to download and use, scans for potential coupon codes to use while online shopping and will automatically apply the best discount if it finds one. Let's go for next. Google has completed its $2.1 billion acquisition of Fitbit. The news follows the EU's announcement that it had approved the deal, after Google made a series of commitments about its planned operation of Fitbit and use of its health data. Google's hardware chief Rick Osterloh said the acquisition was about devices, not data. Emphasizing this point, he reiterated Google's commitments about how it will handle the acquisition in markets around the world. These pledges include not using Fitbit users' health and wellness data for Google's ad tracking. Osterloh also said the deal won't affect how third-party fitness trackers work with Android, or how Fitbit works with other non-Google services. Let's go for next.
On February 4, 2000, Britain's Vodafone AirTouch plc acquires Mannesmann AG in a historic deal that will reshape the mobile telecom marketplace. The acquisition was controversial in Germany, as a firm of Mannesmann's stature had never been taken over by a foreign owner. At the time, The deal was worth $202.8 billion, which was then a record. Adjusting for inflation, that's now a staggering $287 billion, comfortably the most expensive company acquisition of all time. Let's go for next.
Microsoft agreed to acquire speech recognition and artificial intelligence company Nuance Communications for $19.7 billion in April. The acquisition establishes Microsoft as a major player in healthcare technology by bridging the gap between clinicians and Microsoft Cloud for Healthcare. The tech giant launched Cloud for Healthcare late in 2020. It includes healthcare-specific versions of Microsoft 365, Azure, Dynamics 365 and Power Platform. Nuance has been a healthcare industry powerhouse for years, based on its market share in speech recognition, artificial intelligence and natural language processing. Clearly, Microsoft saw an opportunity to leverage Nuance's intellectual property, which has broad utility within healthcare and other industry verticals. Let's go for next. Yahoo by Tumblr in May 2013 for $1.1 billion. Now, the acquisition is seen as yet another move that failed for Yahoo, which is set to write down the entire acquisition. Yahoo was making a speculative bet on future revenues that could in theory be achieved by tapping into the millennial audience early, said John Matthews, managing director of investment bank DeSilva Plus Phillips. Yet Tumblr wasn't designed by its founder David Karp to really be an ad monetization platform. Let's go for next. Quest Software, also known as Quest, is a privately held software company headquartered in Aliso Viejo, California, United States. Dell Inc. acquired Quest Software in an all-cash $2.4 billion deal, a move that would bolster the computer maker's software capabilities. Both Dell and Quest, a leading enterprise management software solutions provider, have good presence in India. The two companies have entered into an agreement for the deal, approved by their respective boards of directors, Dell said in a statement on Monday. Dell will pay $28 per share in cash for each share of Quest for an aggregate purchase price of approximately $2.4 billion, net of Quest's cash and debt. Let's go for next. Microsoft by Nokia for $7.2 billion in September, but the deal took several months to go through all the formal regulatory stuff before it was finalized. Nokia was once the biggest smartphone maker in the world, but was slow to adapt to the new generation of devices that came along after the original iPhone launched in 2007. Android phones eventually dominated the global market, but Nokia made the decision to use the Windows Phone software for its top-tier devices. Let's go for next. Microsoft buys Skype for $8.5 billion. Another entry, another Microsoft deal. The tech giant closed its $8.5 billion acquisition of Skype in 2011, and has since integrated the video chat service across its business and consumer app portfolio. The word Skype has even become a verb, though Zoom took a bite out of its market share in 2020. Let's go for next.
Amazon agreed to buy the upscale grocery chain Whole Foods for $13.4 billion, in a deal that will instantly transform the company that pioneered online shopping into a merchant with physical outposts in hundreds of neighborhoods across the country. Let's go for next.
Microsoft's expensive acquisitions on this list, its biggest one ever was the $26.2 billion deal to buy LinkedIn. By the time the deal closed in late 2016, Microsoft had already begun enacting plans to integrate the social network for professionals with Office 365 and its sales and business software offerings. Up to this point, Microsoft has let LinkedIn remain largely independent. But there are still plenty of ways Microsoft might cross-pollinate to make use of LinkedIn's data and access to IT decision-makers who might be using Microsoft products. Let's go for next. The richest deal of them all, at least for now, is Dell and equity firm Silver Lake's $67 billion acquisition of EMC. Dell has been making all sorts of moves in the past few years, including its return to a public company in 2018. Dell also reportedly tried to pull off a reverse merger with VMware in 2018 that did not come to fruition. Instead, 5 years after going private, Dell instead returned to public markets in December 2018 on the New York Stock Exchange. Capitalism, baby. It always finds a way.
I hope you enjoying by watching video. If you are interested by watching, please like, share, subscribe and leave your comment. Thank you for watching.